Yo, did you play Mortal Kombat? That game is true. Let me stop playing with y'all. Let me tell you guys about my experience playing the Mortal Kombat 1 stress test. Alright, when you first open this game up, the first thing you see is, of course, the menu. The menu is the most beautiful thing I have seen in a fighting game in a long time. It is captivating. The graphics are top tier. I'm so happy they're still going hard with the details on what they bring to Mortal Kombat. Now let's talk about the music. The music is actually a vibe, my guy. I mean, I'm bumping this jump when I first logged in. I probably stayed on this menu for about 5 minutes. So that in itself right there, they got it right. So with the stress test, you got 2 options. You got the option to play the classic towers, and you had the option to play versus online. 2 options, 4 characters. The characters you get to play is Liu Kang, Katana, Sub-Zero, and Kenshi. And then on top of that, you have your cameo fighters, which are assist characters. You have Sonya, you have Jax, and you have Kano. Now when it comes to the character choices, the option that they had us play, I mean, it's pretty well-rounded. I don't have an issue with who they allowed us to play. I'm feeling Sub-Zero the most at this moment. Who feels the strongest? Hey, I'm a noob, I'm not sure. It feels like it's Kenshi, and Liu Kang seems to be really good. Assist, I think Sonya at this moment is the best assist. Cool, y'all feel that? Now, let's talk about the gameplay. That's what we all care about. That's all we want to know. How does the game feel? Now, being that it's the stress test, I'm gonna be a little bit more lenient, but just a little. The only reason why I'll be a little lenient because it's a stress test, but the time between the stress test and the actual release is scary to me. We got 3 months until Mortal Kombat 1 drops. Not doubting NetherRealm Studios for getting this game ready from our feedback, but 3 months is not that long. But then again, NRS money is long, so they can do what they need to do once we tell them what needs to be fixed. You feel me? Anyway, now I can say from enjoyment standpoint, I enjoy this game more than 11 at this point. Only because I think the combos feel more fluid than it did in Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11 seemed like all the combos were so stiff and everybody did the same thing. This game seems like you have a freedom of expression when it comes to doing combos, especially with the assists coming into part. Knowing that we're gonna have multiple cameo fighters coming to this game, there's going to be different setups with different characters to allow different type of combos, and I like that idea. I love it. But now, when it comes to movement, the movement of the game to me, it feels stiff, it feels clunky. I understand that this is a stress test, but on release, this game cannot feel like this because it's going to anger the mass majority. Everybody is not good at adapting, especially us noobs. From a noob standpoint, they will be very frustrated with playing this game. For some reason, the inputs seem to be off. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm not the only one I've seen complaining about it, so I know I'm not crazy. But you know what combo you want to do, but sometimes your input down forward circle, for whatever reason, you get down back circle and you get a whole completely different move. I don't know what it is.
Skill issue.
But I do have 100% faith in NRS that they can fix the issue with the movement, the inputs, and the clunkiness. So I won't deem too much off of them. But if they said they had to delay this game, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I would not be upset. Give this game 6 more months to cook up, because as of now, just right now, I don't know 3 months from now, I don't know what they plan, it does not seem to be ready. Especially when it comes to being in the game. I feel like there's too many slowdowns, what messes up with the fluidity of the game, especially when it comes to their main thing, which is cameo fighters. It seems like the cameo fighters messes up the pace of the fight, and I dislike that. That I would say is the worst thing to me in the game, is the slowdown that the game causes from these animations from these cameo fighters. If the cameo fighters were going to be this important that they can slow down gameplay, you should have made them a character. That's just my opinion. And honestly too, I hope that there is a game mode that doesn't have cameo fighters. I doubt it, because it seems like the combo system is just around cameo fighters. That's like my biggest gripe. I can get used to it. I can, get hip to it because it's not the worst I've seen. I like how the assists work. I just don't like the slowdown and pace of the fight. Like, you're literally waiting 10-20 seconds for an animation to finish before you can react or do something to it. It takes you off your game. It just messes up your brain, especially when you're not used to dealing with these type of situations. Now, a question that a lot of people ask me: would I recommend this game to a person who never played Mortal Kombat? At this moment, probably not. I have to see what assistance they give to noobs in order to learn and get better at this game. Like what Street Fighter did, Street Fighter pretty much teaches you how to play the game all the way up to diamond rank. That's how good their tutorials are. This one is a stress test, so I'm not gonna, be too hard on them. But I pray and I hope they have better situations for people to learn this game and get better at it at a better pace, rather than just going online and fighting sweaty people. Noobs are gonna quit the first day of this game. I promise you.
Careful.
This is certainly a game for hardcore fans. I'm a hardcore fan of Mortal Kombat. I fell off in the last one. I ain't like MK11, but all the other ones I can get jiggy with. This one, the foundation is amazing. It's not complete yet, but the foundation is amazing. I like the gameplay. I like where it looks like it's heading. All I need them to do is fix the clunkiness and the movement. I need better ways to defend against these full screen characters online. I mean, playing Wi-Fi players was terrible. I ran into a couple people that I got under 30 ms. Majority of the people I played online were 80 ms. So that was probably another reason why my combos were so hard to get off, because the internet speed or the internet connections, they're mid at best. I probably had like 2-3 fights that had great connections. But all in all, I think the game is great. I think it's going to end up great. And I do recommend anybody who like Mortal Kombat 11, I feel like you're going to love this once they figure out, what to fix and, what they need to implement. I can't wait to see what other characters come to this game, because I know the character choices are going to make people very, very hyped to play this game. So if they choose the right roster, this game is gonna soar. It's going to soar. Just fix those little issues. I feel like a lot of people are having those same little issues with Mortal Kombat, but we do see the foundation is great. And our rest, we here, we support. I ain't mad at you. If you got a delay, do what you gotta do. With that said, that's my review. You already know what it is. TDN signing out. Yo, yo, yo.